good morning everyone. Online, is my voice is audible to you? Can you confirm me in chat box once? As well as screen clear for all of you.
Yes.
Yes.
So actually in last class what we have discussed?
About Git branches.
About Git branches, right? So let me recap it one more time for you so that we can. So now, why we use the branches?
To maintain multiple versions of single application.
To maintain multiple versions of a single
Single
application. So why we need to maintain?
To roll back.
To roll back. Now what is meant by rollback? What is meant by rollback?
Get
Going back to the previous version or nothing but to the. So now, what is the default branch in Git?
Master.
master.
So master is the default branch. So if you want to see your master branch, at least we should have
One
single.
commit.
Okay, na? So when you have created any branch from the old branch, automatically it is going to carry forward the files. So once the files are carry forwarding, it means the code also will get carry forward. Right or not?
Yes.
So let me open the GitHub folder. So what is the command to check the Git version?
Git -hyphen version.
Git -hyphen version. So my version was printing. It means it was installed. So first, what I need to do first here?
Git init initialize.
So what will happen?
It will create a .git folder.
Folder.
It's going to create the .git folder. That's it. So then next. So let me set my username config. Git config user.name. So let me create some files. It's a command to check the branches.
Git branch.
Now do the commit. Hit commit -m. So AWS files and then git branch. Now I want to create a branch called FB1. So then what is the command here?
Git branch
checkout.
FB1.
Git
Branch FB1.
branch FB1. So totally it was created. I can cross check. We are having the FB1 branch. Now I want to shift to that branch.
Git checkout FB1.
Git checkout
FB1.
FB1. So switch it to branch FB1. So we are having our files as well. Now search Azure 1.5 git add star. Now to the command. Git commit -m. So Azure files and then star. So totally it was added and committed. Now I want to create a branch as well as switch to that branch. Then what is the command here?
Git checkout
Git
-b
checkout -b.
Git
file.
checkout -b FB2.
Two.
So totally we have switched to the FB2 branch. Now search GCP 1.5 git add star. Now to the command. Git commit -m. So GCP files as well as now again git checkout -b FB3. So search DevOps 1.5 git add star. Now to the command. Git commit -m. So DevOps files. Let's start. Done. So totally, I'm having how many branches here? Git branch. So totally, I'm having 4 branches. So in MP3, I'm having, let's say 20 files. Git checkout, FB2. So in FB2, I'm having 15 files. In FB1, I'm having 10 files. In master, I'm having 5. So clear for all of you?
Yes, sir.
Now let's say, I want to combine 2 branches. I want to combine 2 branches. So if you want to combine 2 branches, we are going to use the merge. What we are going to use here? We are going to use the merge. So see here. If you want to combine 2 branches, combine, we are going to use the merge. So let's say I am having 2 branches. One was the master. Also one was the FB1. So totally how many branches here? We are having 2 branches. I want to combine these 2 branches. Let's say in master, how many files we are having here? We are having the 5 files. Let's say AWS 5. So in FB1, how many files we are having?
AWS 5.
AWS 5, Azure.
Azure.
So if you want to combine 2 branches, we are going to use the merge. Now, my question is, where should I present? Where should I present? Should I present on the master or should I present on the FB1? Where should I present means? So actually, where was the changes present first? Where was the changes present? So here changes are nothing but the extra files. Where was the changes present? In FB1, we are having the extra files or not. So whatever the files we are having in the master AWS file is already present on the FB1. Now, extra, where was the changes present? It was present on the FB1, right or not? Only.
Yes.
So what about the others? Clear for all of you? Where was the changes present? It was present on the FB1. So now just try to ignore this place and perform the merge here. Clear? Just try to ignore the place where our changes are present. So just try to ignore this one and the perform merge here. Clear for all of you now? So let me give one more example. Let's say I am having the Raju branch. Also I am having the Ravi branch. So in Raju branch I am having the AWS 3 lines. AWS file having the 3 lines of code. So in Ravi branch I am having the AWS with 5 lines of code. So now I want to combine these 2 branches. So if you want to combine these 2 branches, where should you present first?
Raju.
Yeah. So let me ask you one question. Let's say where was the changes present first?
Ravi.
So in Ravi, we are having the changes, right? So in Ravi, we are having the changes. So just try to ignore the place where our changes are present. Just try to ignore this place and perform the match here. Clear now?
Yes.
See here, one more example. So I am having the FB2 branch. Now also I am having the FB3 branch. So in FB2, I am having the AWS file. Okay now. So Azure file as well as GCP
Right.
file. So in FB3, how many files we are having? AWS file, Azure file, so GCP file. Okay now. So then we are having the DevOps file. So if I want to combine these 2 branches, where should I present first?
FBT.
In FB2, we should present. Why we in FB2? So changes was present on the FB3, right? So just try to ignore this place and perform the mesh. Why? Because whatever the files we are having in FB2 is already present on the FB3. So extra was here. So ignore this place, perform the mesh. So let us try to do it lively. So let's say what will happen if I present on the FB3. Let's say FB2, FB3. So AWS 5, Azure 5, as well as GCP 5. Now here AWS 5, Azure 5, okay now. So GCP 5, DevOps 5. So what will happen when I present on the FB3? So we will get a message called already up to date. Why we are getting the already up to date means, so whatever the files in FB2 is already present on the FB3. So that's the reason we will get the up to date. Clear for all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So now let us try to do it lively. So just try to give the git branch. So how many branches we are having? We are having the 4 branches, and also I have present on the master branch.
Master.
Now I want to combine master with FB1. So where should I present in?
Master.
In master. So what is the command? Means so git match and then branch name. So before going to match, so let's say how many files we are having here? We are having the, let's say, five files in the master. Okay now. So git match with FB1. So totally it was fast forwarded. Now it was match. See here previously I used to have only AWS 5 files, but now I am having the Azure 5 files. The same branch I am having git branch. So I was in the master only. So clear for all of you?
Yes, sir.
So now you need to tell me, like, I want to match FB1 with FB2. Git branch. So I want to match the FB1 with FB2. So where should I present?
FB1.
We should present on the FB1. So basically in FB1 I am having AWS 5, Azure 5. Okay, now totally I am having 10 files in FB1. So in FB2 I am having AWS 5, Azure 5 as well as GCP 5. So changes was present on the FB2. So we should present on the FB1. So what will happen when I have present on the FB2?
It will show up to date message.
It will show the up to date. So let me check. So let me wantedly I am going to shift to the FB2. So switch it to FB2 branch. Now match the FB1. It match FB1. What we will get? We will get the already up to date. Why? Because whatever the files that are present in FB1 is already present on the FB2. So that's the reason. So just try to check out to the FB1 and match the FB2. So it was fast forward. Now previously I used to have only 10 files, but now I am having the 15 files. Clear for all of you?
Yes, sir.
That's great. Now, so what will happen now? I need a response from each and everyone. What happened now?
All data will
Lost the entire Git information.
So we have lost our Git information. So there is no logs here. Previously I used to do the commits, right? Git commit -m
ఈడకు
AWS.
రావచ్చాను నేను రాను.
So just try to mute yourself. Okay now. So now see here. Totally we have lost our information. Again, what I need to do? I need to initialize git. Okay, so just try to configure git config user.name. So within the braces username. Git config user.email. So within the braces email. So the next topic is about, so clear for all of you how to match the two branches?
Yes, sir.
So FB1 as well as FB3. So if you want to merge the FB1 with FB3, so in FB1 I am having only 10 files, AWS file, Azure file. In FB3 I am having how many files? 20 files. Okay, now so AWS file, Azure file, GCP file, as well as DevOps file. So if you want to combine these two branches, where you are going to be present?
FB1.
In FB1. That's it. Now, so clear for all of you?
Yes.
So the next topic is about merge conflicts. What we are having here? We are having the merge conflicts. So see here, let's say how it is going to be rise. So when you are having the two branches, let's say I am having the master branch, and also I am having the FB1 branch. When you are having the two branches with the same file name, let's say I am having the AWS file here, and also I am having the AWS file here with the different content. Let's say here ABCD, so here 0, 1, 2, 3. So when you are having the two branches with the same file name, having the different content, when you do merge, you will get the merge conflicts. So I am repeating again, when you are having the two branches, I am having the master as well as FB1 with the same file name. The same file name having the different content, having the different content. So when you do merge, you will get the merge conflicts. So clear for all of you. So just try to confirm in chat box once so that I can.
Yes, sir.
No. Ask her.
No, sir. Please, could you repeat?
So see here, let's say I have measured the two branches. So while the merging, you will get sometimes like merge conflicts. So see here how the merge conflicts will rise. So when you are having the two branches, let's say if you want to combine two branches, I want to combine the master branch, I want to combine the FB1. Okay, no? So in master branch, I am having the AWS file. So the same file was present on the FB1. But in master, I am having the AWS file, right? In that, I am having the ABCD content. So in FB1, I am having the AWS file. So with the different content, I am having. So when you do merge, you will get the merge conflicts.
Got it.
So now let us try to do it lively. So currently I am not having any files here. So let me create a file. So touch AWS. Okay, so it was created. Git add AWS. Now just try to do the commit. So I want to add the data inside my AWS file. How you are going to add here?
Vim AWS
VIM AWS. So
insert
basically the VIM editor, how many modes we are having here? 3 modes
three
we are having.
modes.
What are they?
Insert, command, insert, save and quit.
Command mode, insert mode, as well as save and quit mode. So by default, in which mode you are in?
Command mode.
Command mode. So if you want to shift from command mode to the insert mode, how you are going to shift?
Small I.
That's great. So let me add the data here. Hey, this is my AWS file. So let me add the data like this. AWS file. So then save and exit. Save and exit. So totally I am having the data in my AWS file. Now just to do the commit. Git commit -m. So AWS file first commit. So then file name AWS. So totally it was committed. Now I want to create a branch called FB1 and also I want to shift at a time. Git
Git
checkout
checkout -b
-b FB1. So
FB1
totally we have switched to the FB1 branch. So if you want to cross check, what is the command here? Git
branch.
the FB1. So whatever the file in the master, it was carry forward. Now my question is, data will carry forward or not? Data
Yes. Yes.
is going to be carry forward. So cat AWS, we are having the data, but I want to change the data here, right? Because we should maintain the different content. If you want to perform the mesh, we should maintain the different content. So totally I have deleted. Now let me add the data like this, numbers. So then save and exit, save and exit. Now do the commit. Git commit -m. So AWS file, and then wait a second, AWS file, second commit. So then file name AWS. So totally it was committed. If you want to cross check, so git log. Okay, now and also I'm having the 0, 1, 2, 3 like data. Again try to shift to the master, git checkout master. So remember guys, so if you want to perform the merge conflicts, we should do 3 commits. How many commits we should do? 3 commits. So in master, so first commit should be in the master, second commit should be in the FB1, so the third commit should be in the again master. So later try to merge, you will get the merge conflicts. So clear for all of you now?
One more time, could you repeat?
So see here, if you want to perform merge conflicts, at least we should have 3 commits. Okay now. So first commit should be done in the master branch. In master, we should do 1 commit. Later, second commit should be done in the FB1 branch. So again, shift to the master. So third commit we need to do here. So then only we can get the match conflicts. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
So that's the reason I have switched to the master branch. Now, here I am, AWS file. So let me add some more content here. This is new line. So let me add like this. So then save and exit. Now do the commit. Git commit -m. So third commit for AWS file. So then file name AWS. So totally it was committed. So we are having the, so see here, totally I am in which branch? Git branch. I am in the master. So in master I am having the AWS file. So in the AWS file we are having the data like this. Now git checkout FB1. So totally I was in the FB1 branch. So in FB1 I am having the AWS file. So in that file I am having the different command. So clear for all of you. So see here, totally we are having 2 branches. One was the master, one was the FB1. So same file was present on 2 branches, but we are having the different content. We are having the different content. So when you do merge now, you will get the merge conflicts. Let us try to do merge. So either you can present on the master, or either you can present on the FB1 because different content, right? Because a different content. If the same content was present, now we need to check the changes. Now git match. So totally I was in the FB1 branch, right? So just need to merge into the master. So what we are getting? We are getting the auto match conflicts AWS. So what should I do now? What should I do now? So EIM, just try to open the file with the EIM editor. So we will get some special characters. So in master branch, you are having content like this. In FB1, you are having the content like this. So which content was correct? So just try to resolve yours. So in real-time use case, so see here, I'm going to tell the real-time use case now. So I'm having two branches. One was the master branch, and also I'm having the future branch one. So in master branch, I'm having a file called index.html. Let's say we are having the index.html in the master branch. And also that file was present on the FB1 as well. So here in master branch, in index.html file, developer 1 was working. He is working on index.html that was present on master branch. And also I am having developer 2 who is working on the index.html which was present on the FB2 branch. So here different developers working. So let's say what he is trying to do, he is trying to add the code here. He is trying to add the code. He is adding the code, he is committing the code, adding the code, committing the code. Now developer 2, what he is trying to do means he is updating the links here in a URLs, but the different content here, like in a URLs he is updating, let's say. So he is updating like committing, updating, committing. So at the end, what we need to do? We need to do merge the two branches, right? So at that time, you will get the merge conflicts. Okay, so that's the reason it was separated. In master, we are having this content. In FB1, we are having this content. Which content was correct? So developer 1 as well as developer 2 need to sit together and discuss with each and everyone. I mean like discuss with together. So which content was correct? So online, clear for all of you? Real-time scenario.
Yes.
So what about the others?
Yes.
That's great. Now, totally, I'm going to remove like, I'm sure that it was only this content was correct. So whatever the content I'm removing was not correct, this content was correct. So then save and exit. That's it. Clear for all of you now? Merge conflicts. So the next one is about Git stash. What we are having here? Git stash. So now, why we use the Git stash? Why we use the Git stash? So let's say I am having the developer 1. We are having the developer 1. So who has worked on the index.html file? Who has worked on the index.html file? So for 1 hour, he has worked on the index.html for 1 hour. So when he is spending the time 1 hour on the index.html file, so he is used to write the code or not. Okay, na? So he is used to write the code. Let's say totally he has written 100 lines of code, 100 LOC he has been written. So he is not aware like whether these 100 lines of code was correct or not. Two lines merged. అదేనండి ఏది కరెక్ట్ అయితే అది ఉంచుతారు లేకపోతే డిలీట్ చేస్తారు ఓకేనా సో ఆన్లైన్ so see here I am having the developer 1 who is working on the index.html for 1 hour. So when he is trying to spend the 1 hour of time, he is used to write the code or not. He is used to write the code or not. So ultimately he is used to write the code. Let's say he has written 100 lines of code. He has written 100 lines of code. So now this developer is not aware that whether this code was correct or not. So at this situation, he can able to do the commit. He can able to do the commit. So he is not aware like whether it was correct or not. So without confirmation, he can able to do the commit or not.
Yes.
Yes.
Why? Actually, he is not aware like whether it was correct or not. How can he save that code?
He should not save the code actually. Yes.
He should not save the code, right? Because he is not aware like whether it was right or wrong. So he is not going to do the commit now. Right or not? Now, my question is, do he can able to delete the code? Why? Because maybe it was right or we don't know, right? So he's not going to do the commit. He's not going to delete the code. So at this point of time, we are going to use the stash. What we are going to use? Stash. So why we use the stash means, so if you want to save your data temporarily, if you want to hide your data temporarily, we are going to use the git stash. So totally I have saved my data temporarily. Totally I have saved my data temporarily. So after some time, he is confirmed that my code was correct. Now he can able to do the commit. After some time, let's say his code was wrong. He can able to do this. Delete the code. Clear for all of you now? Or else do I need to repeat again? So see here, let me repeat one more time. So let's say I'm having a developer called Raju. Who is having here? Raju is a developer. So now he is working on the index.html file. Index.html file. So for 1 hour. For 1 hour. So when he is spending the 1 hour of time, so ultimately he is used to write the code, right? He is used to write the code. Let's say he has written the code of 100 LOC, 100 lines of code. He has written. Now he is having a situation like whether these 100 lines of code was right or not. He is not aware. So at this point of time, he can able to do the commit because he is not aware, right? So it was right or wrong, he don't know. Now he can able to do the commit or not.
No.
No, he is not going to do the commit. Now let's say he is going to delete the code.
No.
No, right? So he can't do the commit, he can't do the delete. So at this point of time, we are going to use the stash.
Stash.
So what will happen when you give the stash? So it is going to hide your data. It is going to hide your data temporarily. So it is going to save your data temporarily. So whatever the 100 lines of code you are having, so this code will hide temporarily. This code will save temporarily. So after saving the temporarily, after hiding the data temporarily, so he is having the aware like, so right, my code was right. Now he can able to do the commit. Let's say his code was wrong. He can able to delete the data. Clear? So online, clear for all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now let us try to do it lively. So see here. Now I want to make you clear. So that's the reason I am removing everything. So rm space hyphen rf star. So now git init. git config user dot name. So within the braces, username. Done. Now, let's say if you want to perform the git stash, if you want to perform the git stash, again we should have at least a single commit. Okay, no? So without single commit, we can't perform the git stash. Without single commit, we can't perform the branches. Now let me add the file here. Touch AWS. Git add AWS. Now just try to do the commit. Git commit -m. So AWS file first, AWS file first commit, and then finally AWS. So totally we have committed. So just try to check the log here. We are having single commit. Okay, now let me add the data in AWS file. So let me add like this. Here this is my 100 lines of code, 100 LOs. So totally I am having my 100 LOs. So then save and exit. Now cat AWS. So totally we have saved, but not committed yet. Okay, so if you commit, it is going to be saved permanently. Now I am not awareing like these 100 lines of code was correct or not. What I need to do now? I need to give the git stash. So just have to give the command called git stash. So totally our work was saved on the this commit. Under this commit it was saved. So that what it was printing. So saved working directory index state on the master. So on the master, this is a commit ID. So under this commit it was saved. Okay now. So AWS file first commit. So this is a commit message. So totally it was hidden. Now if you want to cross check, just try to give the git, cat AWS. Previously I used to have this 100 lines of code, but now I'm not having any 100 lines of. So I am done. Now whatever the code I have written, it was correct. Again I want to get back my code. So online, clear for all of you what I am trying to do now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so totally I have hidden my data. So just have to give the cat AWS. Before giving the git stash, we are having the data. After giving the git stash, we are not having the data. Now my data was temporarily saved. After some time, I am getting to know that my data was correct. Whatever the code I have written, it was correct. Now I want to get back my code. So the command will be git stash apply. What we are having here? Git stash apply. So when you apply it, you will get your data. Here now, you will get your data. So now you can able to do the commit. So my data was correct. I have got my 100 lines of code. Now I can able to do the commit. Git commit -m. So AWS file, second commit. So then file name here AWS. So totally it was committed. If you want to cross check, just have to give the git log. I'm having the 2 commits. So the second commit, also we have saved our data permanent. Now, again I want to hide my data. What if my data was wrong? I need to clear it, right? So VIM AWS. Say this is my new 50 lines of LOs. 50 lines of code. So then save and exit. So then cat AWS. So totally whatever the new data I have added, we are having it. Let's say I want to hide this data temporarily. How you are going to hide this data? So online, how you are going to hide this data? So
Git
Git stash.
stash. That's perfect. Git stash. So we have hidden our data. So just to give the cat AWS. So whatever the committed data, only committed data we are having. But whatever the new data I have added, it was hidden. Now I am having that my data was wrong. Whatever the code I have written, it was wrong. So I want to clear the stash, right? I want to delete the stash. So the command will be git stash clear. Git stash clear. So totally it was deleted. So how can I get to know that whether my stashes was deleted or not? So when you give the apply, so whatever the stash we are having, it is going to be come, right? So if I give the git stash apply, if the stash was present, it will come. If the stash was not present, so we will get a message called no stashes entered form. Means we have deleted our stash. So online clear for all of you about the git stash.
Yes, sir.
So what about the others?
Yes, sir.
That's great. Now let me recall what we have done till today. So from the day one. Okay, so from the day one, I'm going to recap it. So see here, you need to tell. Okay, now. So when you are recapping, you will get like in interview it is going to be helpful. So let's say totally how many servers we are having?
3.
How many
3.
types of servers? So 3, right? So first, what is meant by server?
Giving
What is meant by
services
server?
to end user.
So it is going to provide the services to the end user.
Mhm.
Totally how many servers we are having? 3 servers.
servers.
What are they?
Web server, application server, database server.
Web server, app server, database server. Now what is meant by web server?
UI part of the application.
UI part of our application. Who will work on the web server?
Developer team.
Development team. Okay, now where it is going to be present? Presentation here. So which type of technologies they are going to use?
HTML.
HTML.
HTML, CSS, Java.
Yes.
Okay. So after web server, what we are having? App server. Now what is meant by app server?
Logic part of
Presenting
Logic part of our application. Who will work on the app server?
developer.
developers.
So where it is going to be present?
Logic
Logic.
layer.
Logic
So
layer.
this type of technologies they are going to use
Java.NET.
.NET, Python, right? So after app server, what we are having? Database server.
Database server.
What is meant by database server? Where our information will get stored. So who will work on the database server?
Database team.
DB team. So which type of technologies they are going to use? SQL, MySQL, PostgreSQL, like. So where it is going to be present? Right. So guys, I think all are forwarding these points, right? So online, మర్చిపోతున్నారా? So totally how many types of architectures we are having?
3 types. 4 types. Actually.
Yeah, major totally 4, but majorly 3. So what are they?
One tier.
One tier architecture.
1 tier,
2
2
tier.
tier,
3
3
tier.
tier. Okay, now so here tier is nothing but a layer, layer is nothing but server. So totally how many servers we are having in 1 tier architecture?
One
One
server.
One server. So within the one server we are having the web server,
App
server,
server.
database. So example for 1 tier architecture,
Laptop.
laptop. So after 1 tier architecture, what we are having? 2 tier architecture. So web server here, app server and database server. So example for 2 tier architecture,
Phone and YouTube.
phone and. So in the 3 tier architecture, totally how many servers we are having?
3
Three
servers.
servers.
3 servers. Web, app as well as database.
Application database.
Example for 3 tier architecture,
Phone and
YouTube.
YouTube.
Again, phone and YouTube. So way of arranging the app server as well as database server is separate. So now after this, we have discussed about the OS architecture, right? So in the OS architecture, totally how many components we are having?
Kernel, application,
Shell, hardware, right? So the first component is about the hardware. Now, what is meant by hardware?
Oh,
So if any external devices that are connected to my laptop, those information will store on the hardware. So let's say if I have connected the printer, so these printer information will store on the hardware. If I have connected the mouse, those information will store on the hardware. If I have connected the HDMI cable, so those information will store on the hardware. Clear? Now, after hardware, what we are having? We are having the kernel. Now, what is meant by kernel?
Communication between hardware and software.
Yeah, communication between hardware components as well as software components that are present in my laptop. Now, after kernel, what we are having? We are having the shell.
Shell.
Now, what is meant by shell?
Commands are
commands
executing.
execution.
The place where our commands are executing. So, after shell, what we are having? We are having
Application.
the place where our applications are present. So now, after this, we have discussed about the like how to create the files, folders, adding the data. Okay, now. So if you want to add the data inside a file, how you are going to add?
VMI tool insert mode.
So we are having the VM. So in the VM editor, totally how many modes we are having?
Three
Three
modes.
modes.
Modes. What are they?
Command,
Insert,
insert,
command
save,
mode, save and exit mode.
Command mode, insert mode, save and exit.
and exit.
The default mode in VM editor?
Command mode.
So if you want to shift from command mode to the insert mode.
I.
So again, I want to shift from insert mode to the insert mode to the command mode. What I need to do?
Escape.
Escape. So if you want to save, what is the command here?
W.
Colon
So if you want to quit,
X. Colon X. Q.
Q. So if I want to do at a time, save and quit,
Colon
W.
Q X.
or X.
Colon X.
So I want to set the numbers to my file.
Colon set number.
Colon set number. I want to shift it to the 15th line.
Colon 15.
Colon 15. I want to delete a line.
DD.
ED. So I want to copy a line.
YY.
YY. So I want to copy 4 lines.
4YY.
4 YY. So I want to paste.
P.
P. So I want to rename a word. I want to replace a word.
Colon percentage S. Forward slash. Old name slash new name.
That's good. Next. So after this, we have discussed about the Git, right? So now, what is meant by Git?
Global information
Global
tracker.
information tracker.
Global information tracker. So the name itself contains tracker. What it will track? It will track the
Code.
code as present on the file.
Files.
So all files. So in Git architecture, totally how many stages we are having?
3 stages.
3
What are
stages. Working directory.
Working directory, staging area, repository.
Staging area. Repository.
the repository? So what is the default directory in Git?
Working directory.
So what are the files that are present in working directory? It will track or not?
No.
No.
When it will track?
In
Staging area.
Staging area.
Present in
So how can I get to know that whether my files was present on the working directory or in staging area? Git status. So when you give the Git status, what will happen? It will come 2 colors. What are they? Red and
red
green.
and
So if you are getting the red color means
untracked.
untracking.
the working directory which was in untracking. So if you are getting the green color means it was in
Tracking.
area
Staging area.
tracking. Yeah, so it was in untracking. So I want to send my file from staging area to the repository. What I need
Commit.
to do?
Commit.
Commit.
Now, what is meant by commit?
Save.
Save.
Commit is nothing but.
Save.
So I want to see the list of commits. Then what is the command?
Git log.
ls. Git,
Okay, so I want to see only top 2 commits.
git
Git
log
log
my
Log
-2.
-2.
1, 2. Okay, now. So I want to delete a commit. How you are going to delete? How many ways we are having?
2 ways.
2 ways.
2 ways. What are they?
Hard and
Hard,
soft.
soft.
Soft and hard.
Hard.
So when you delete any commit by using the soft, what will happen?
Only commit
Delete.
will
Delete.
commit will
Not action.
action will not delete.
Only commit will delete, not the action.
Action.
So when you have deleted any commit by using the hard, what will happen?
Commit will
Commit
delete
and
and
both
action will
are
also delete.
Will delete as well as action will also delete.
delete.
That's great. Now, after this, we have discussed about the Git branches, right? So why we use the branches? To maintain multiple versions of a single application. So if you want to see what is the default branch? Master. So if you want to see, at least we should have single commit. So whenever you are creating any branches from the old branch, so automatically in the old branch, whatever the files we are having, it is going to be carried forward. Now after this, we have discussed about the merging. So why we use merge, guys? Online, why we use merge?
To up-to-date files in both the branches.
To combine 2 branches, we are going to use the merge. So let's say I am having the test1 branch and also I am having the test2 branch. So in the test1 branch, I am having the index.html file having the 5 lines of code. But in test2 branch, I am having the index.html with 10 lines of code. Okay now. So if you want to combine this test1 as well as test2 branch, where should you present?
Test1.
Test1.
At test1 branch we should. Why? Because changes was present on the test2, right? So we should
Yes.
perform the merge on the test1. So automatically whatever the changes we are having, it is going to be reflected to this page. So then next, after this we have discussed about the git merge contents. So how it is going to be raised?
Same file name, different content.
So when you are having the 2 branches, this is the branch 1, branch 2. When you are having the 2 branches, the same file name,
Different content.
having the different content, when you do merge, you will get the merge content. So if you want to perform the merge commit, at least we should have 3 commits. So first commit should done in the branch 1. So second commit should done on the branch 2. Again, third commit should done on the branch 1. Now, after this, we have discussed about the git stash, right? So why we use the stash?
In order
Hide
to
and
store
save the
temporary
temporary data.
If you want to save your data temporarily, we are going to use the git stash. So if you want to perform the git stash, at least we should have again single commit. Okay. Now I want to hide my data temporarily. Then what is the command here?
Git stash.
Git stash. I want to delete a stash. Then what is the command?
Git stash clear.
Here.
I want to get my data back.
Git
Git
stash
stash
apply.
That's great. That's perfect. So clear for all of you now?
Yes, sir.
So guys, that's it from my end for today. So if you have any doubts, you can ask. So not only from the sessions, so you can ask whatever the queries you are having. So okay then. Bye all. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.